what I want to do first is I want to go through some of these legends, as many of them that I can remember, that I know that Razor did, so we can look at the redone legends. I know that was some of the stuff that people were asking about on Twitter. So let's look at. I know he did this Elvin Hayes, because Elvin Hayes didn't look. Wait a minute, no, did he do this? Somebody tell me. Somebody who knows the legends roster, tell me. I think he did do this. Maybe he did. I think he did this Elvin Hayes. Actually, if Razor jumps in the chat, and then we might know for sure. But I think he did this one. I'm almost wondering because the hair, but I think he did this one. This one's actually, I think, too good. You said so. Somebody says they want detailed stats. I'm gonna try to see if I can get that in there for you. You might have to expound on that and let me know exactly what you mean by detailed stats. But yeah, this is Elvin Hayes. I'm pretty sure he did that one. He didn't do that West Unsale. The Arenas has already been in there. Earl Monroe, he definitely did. I know that for sure. This is 50 times better than the Earl Monroe they had before. The Earl Monroe they had before looked like he had been pushed into a balling, burning bush of fire and anger, and it was not good. Man, and now it's better. All right, let's see. Anybody else? Did he do? No, I don't think he did the Phil Chenier. Let's see. Antawn Jamison, he definitely did. Antawn Jamison, I don't even the one they had in there before looked like a chocolate seahorse or something. It wasn't good, but this is much better. I'm digging it. Even got the scar on the face. Maybe the complexion could be a little bit darker, but overall, that's fire. Zach Lavine, we will show. I do know for a fact that he redid Zach Lavine. I don't know if it's in the game yet. All right, you said 1989 says, I mentioned some new attributes. Now, I'm going to let y'all know the chat is moving really fast, so it might be difficult for me to keep up with what everybody's saying. So I'm going to do my best. All right, so these are not new. Those are not new. Oh, Jeff Malone is definitely new. I don't even think he was on the game at first. My main man. Look at that Jeff Malone. Killing it. Killing it with Jeff Malone for sure. Yeah, Jeff Malone was not in the game at first. He was added this year. My Ultimate Legends roster had him and had that same render. My main man, Razor, hitting it up. All right, now Golden State. Iguodala was there. I think Purvis Short was in there before last. I think he was in there last year. Yeah, that looks about right. Purvis Short looked like he in an old R&B group, and he's the one that got put out in the 70s, and people talk about what if Purvis Short hadn't got put out of the group. Let's see, Mitch Richmond. This Mitch Richmond is probably no. You know what? They redid their Mitch Richmond last year after Razor did his. Because they had to touch it up a little bit. This Sleepy Floyd is not new. It might be maybe need to be new. I don't think he did this Sleepy Floyd. I'm not sure. Let's see. Draymond Green. We got BD, Tim Hardaway, Klay Thompson, Nate Thurman, Chris Mullin, Rick Barry, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry. We got Wilt. All right, so that's not new. All right, Trailblazers. None of these are new yet. He's not your Vetus. He's our Vetus. They need a new Terry Porter. They definitely need. Oh yeah. I think Terry Porter might need to be the next one they go to. This looked like John Amos and Bill Cosby had a baby that didn't have no hair at all anywhere on them. And so that ain't never good. They also need to redo this Jerome Kersey, because he got that all-in-one head. Rest in peace to Jerome Kersey. But they gave him this all-in-one head where like the hair and the head is like all one mass. You don't need that. Jeff Petrie, Jim Paxson, C.J. McCollum, Kiki Vandeweghe, Kevin Duckworth, Zach Randolph. Okay. All right. Let's see here. We actually need a new Latrell Sprewell. And he made a really good one. They didn't use his because this one, yeah, this looked like Samuel L. Jackson in that real bad movie he did called Caveman Valentine. No, don't watch that. I'm trying to tell you right now, do not watch that movie. It's very bad. But the Latrell Sprewell there looks like him. Let's see, Christian Laettner, Ricky Rubio. We got Isaiah Ryder. Doug West is new, and it's fantastic. Doug West in the house. Man, I don't know if they... Yeah, Doug West coming through with it. All right, so then we got Wally Zerbiak, Terrell Brandon, Jimmy Butler. Somebody push him down. Y'all know I don't fool with Jimmy Butler like that. Y'all already know I don't fool with Jimmy Butler. I don't. Stephon Marbury. I wish they had let Razor do a Stephon Marbury. I think he's a little too dark, and I don't know that his face is quite wide enough. And they also ain't no Vaseline in here because he eats that. Y'all know that. And then that head tattoo is not on here, so I don't know about that, but it is. Sam Cassell. Yeah. Well, see, here's the thing about Sam. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know because it looks like Sam. Yeah. Yeah. It looked like a lizard from Area 51 on here, and I don't know if that's what it's supposed to be, but it does. Okay, Kevin Love. We got Kevin Garnett. All right, let's go. Kevin Durant. Gary Payton. This is a new Gary Payton, and it looks great, much better than the one we had before. I think he should be a little bit darker, though. I think he should be a little bit darker. And if you're wondering if Gary Payton's head was that big, I can confirm his head is on pop. And trust me, I would know because my head is on boom, 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 boom. So I know that's how it is. Russell Westbrook. Let's see, Ray Allen. Hey y'all, for everybody from At Me, bro, this is regular Ray. This is not the special Ray because the special Ray it has hair. So I think bald head Ray is good for the Thunder, all time Thunder. I hope they use Razor's Ray Allen with hair for the Bucks. Sean Kemp, Spencer Haywood, Jack Sikma, Gus Williams, the Wizards in the game. The Wizard. Yes, this is Razor's render, and it's fire. I think now Razor doesn't really do anything. Y'all should know this. Thank you very much, Casey Wood. I appreciate you. Razor doesn't really do anything with the hair. He doesn't. He does the faces for the most part. So when you see hair that's off, y'all can't really blame him for that. It's not even the art team's fault. It's just a tech thing with 2K. I mean, this is not horrible, but Gus Williams had some little balding going on at the top. So y'all look up the Wizard, you'll see what I mean. Downtown Freddie Brown. What y'all know about Downtown Freddie Brown? What y'all know about him? This is what I'm talking about. He looked like he got a secret though, like, and if he tell anybody, he might get apprehended. That's what it's the expression on his face. But I love the fact that Downtown Freddie Brown's in the game. Rashard Lewis, Dale Ellis. Dale Ellis is a little too toasty, I think, on the here. Well, something happened along the way, and it didn't go in the way that it's supposed to go. Oh my God. Razor is the guy who works for 2K. He did a Ultimate Legends roster for me. He did all the faces and I did all the ratings. He comes from the modding community, and 2K literally plucked him from the modding community and hired him on the team, and he did a bunch of legend faces. I don't think that he did this particular one because this Dale Ellis looks frightened, mangled, run amok, led astray. He didn't land on 2K. 2K landed on him. Okay, it was his. I'm trying to tell you, like they got Dale Ellis in here looking like he got ran over with a basketball cart. I don't know what's going on, but he is in here. Xavier McDaniel. This used to be one of my favorite players. Yeah, he didn't do this for Xavier McDaniel. This is Xavier McDaniel, like, after somebody sandblasted his skin. Like, they, boom! You got any acne, boom! It's coming off. Deadlift Strength, the Razor did this one. This is freaky good. Like, look at this. Look at this. This is freaky good. Look at the eye color. This is one of, to me, this is one of the best renders in the game. I'm talking about for current or for for a legend. This is crazy good, right? All right, let's look. Alvin Adams. They still have to fix this. I know for a fact that Razor gave them the right Alvin Adams. Is probably going to be in the first patch. I thought the first patch I would have it now, but it's not. This is Ronnie Cycli. So anybody that really knows old school basketball knows that this is really Ronnie Cycli. It's an aged and battered and depressed Ronnie Cycli, but it's Ronnie Cycli. There's actually an Alvin Adams render that will be added into the game. Let's see, Devin Booker, Dan Marley, Larry Nance. Larry Nance is new. This is a new render. He's been in the game, but this is a new render, and it's 20 times better. Razor did this one too. Freaky good. Dick Van Arsdale. I don't think this is new. No, that one's not new. Paul Westphal, Jason Kidd. I wish they had a younger Jason Kidd, because this is old finna get fired out of Milwaukee there, Jason Kidd. This is I thought Giannis liked me, Jason Kidd. That's what this is. And yeah. Charlie Scott, Tom Chambers, Kevin Johnson, Sean Marion, Walter Davis, Amari Stoudemire, Dennis Johnson. All right, here we go. Tim Duncan, the Iceman, George Gervin, David Robinson, Tony Parker, Kawhi, Larry Keenan. He's new. Razor did this one too. And they got the wild afro and everything. They got the just woke up in the morning afro. They got the easy credit real balls afro right now. I mean, you need that. You need that. Sean Elliott, LaMarcus, how in the world is LaMarcus Aldridge on the all-time Spurs? Oh, now y'all will notice there is no Manu Ginobili on the Spurs. I believe that's a product of the fact that, you said show number ratings. I can do that. I think that is a product of the fact that they don't have his license to use as a retired player. The license for the retired player is different than having, obviously, for the NBA Players Association. No, Reggie Miller's not in the game, and neither is Charles Barkley. Artis Gilmore, Johnny Moore. I think the Artis Gilmore render is new because I think the afro is bigger or something. Yeah, but I think because Razor did that one. Johnny Moore, Avery Johnson, Danny Green, Robert Horry. This might be, I think this is a new Robert Horry too. Yeah, this is a new and much better Robert Horry. Y'all remember when Robert Horry beat the smoke out of somebody in the parking lot of a what was it, like an amusement park or something? Dude had just got off the roller coaster talking crazy. He's talking about, you want to go for another twist and turn? Bow! Smack out! Pow! I mean, I said, boy, you better, who pick a 6'9" stretch four to start a fight with? Like, who does that? Like, I don't know who does that. Vernon Maxwell, I think this one is new. Let's see. Yeah, we showed the number ratings already. It's up there. It's up there. I might need your help, sweetheart, to help me with this chat because it's moving faster than I can look over there. I think the Vernon Maxwell is new. Razor did that one. I believe he did this Otis Thorpe as well. This Otis Thorpe looked like my great uncle. I got a great uncle named Uncle Chester. I never knew his last name. We just called him Uncle Chester. And Otis Thorpe on here looks a little bit like Uncle Chester. They need to redo this Kenny Smith for sure. Oh, my lordy. Oh, my lordy. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this looked like he got dragged behind the stagecoach or something. I don't know. And everybody behind the stagecoach had a fiery dart. It was bad. Elvin Hayes again. Steve Francis. See, Chris Paul, they got an updated Chris Paul to use the same one. Well, this would be the right one for here, but I don't know if Chris Paul really deserves to be on the all-time Rockets right now. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not going to question that yet. Now, this is a new Tracy McGrady render. It's not the one that Razor did. If I'm gonna be honest, it's really good, but I still think the one Razor did is better. That's just my opinion. But it's much better than the one that they had. Calvin Murphy, we got Yao, we got Clyde Drexler, we got James Harden, we got Moses Malone, we got Hakeem Olajuwon. All right, who we got? Kawhi Leonard is on the all-time Raptors. I really want to know in the chat how y'all feel about that. I understand he won Finals MVP. I understand that he won a championship, first championship in franchise history. But he played one season for that team. So, and I know that they don't have a long history, but I need to know how y'all feel about that. But he's there. Vince Carter. Now, there is a new Vince Carter render coming. It's not in this update yet, but I do know for a fact that there is one coming. So there's that. See Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan, Damon Stoudemire. So we want to see Kostas Antetokounmpo. I got to find Kostas Antetokounmpo. Is he still with the Mavericks? Or I have to find out who he's with. But I'm going through all of the teams, so you'll see. Xavier Stone. I know that Xavier Stone. I got a creative player on my Cubs team on MLB The Show, and his name is Xavier Stone. He's a super fast center fielder. Pascal Siakam, Jose Calderon, Antonio Davis, Morris Peterson. You know what? They brung him back in because I think he was out for a second, and then they brung him back in. He looked like he used to be in 112 or something. Cupid. Let's see. We got here's another Tracy McGrady, Doug Christie, Danny Green, Giannis Valanciunas, Serge Ibaka, Fred VanVleet. Yeah, they put a lot of people on the Raptors from that championship team. Andre Drummond, Kelly Tripucka. Wait a minute, was Kelly Tripucka in the game last year? That's a great render, but I can't remember. Was somebody tell me, was Kelly Tripucka in the game? Bill Laimbeer. I think this is a new Bill Laimbeer too, and it's stellar. Yeah, that's stellar. That's stellar. Yeah, he wasn't in the game. Tripucka is new. Bill Laimbeer, this render is new. Blake Griffin on the Pistons. See, sometimes them folk at 2K, I don't know what they be doing. When they picking the people that go on the rosters. Man, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm gonna tell you, and I want you to listen to me really good. I know that Dennis Rodman is not like. I know that. Okay, you listen to me now. You listen. Now you sit still and you listen to me right now. Don't you say nothing. I know Dennis Rodman is not like a model or nothing. I know that. But you are not going to sit up here and tell me that this is, come on, man. This is not even a human being. This is not a human. This is not a human being, man. This is like some dude that in a movie who doesn't speak. All he does is go, and then he come, man. Listen here, man. Listen here. Whose jawline? Look at his jaw. This is a jawline of someone from the prehistoric, from a dinosaur age, man. You gotta be kidding me if you feel like this is how. Can you imagine if somebody like this showed up at your door saying anything? Do you want some candy? Can I pump the gas? Stick them up? Whatever. No, man. Who's that said that's him? That ain't him. He don't look like that, man. Now, I know. Look at that. Are you looking at this? He like he got hit in the face with 2 hot softballs. What is going on, man? Y'all, no, man. I can't go. I ain't going down here. I ain't going down the street. I ain't going down this street. I ain't going down this street. I gotta leave. I got to go. See, Richard Hamilton. I want them to get a new Richard Hamilton. Cause this this one look like. I know he got the mask. I feel you. I see what they doing. But this look like the ghetto Phantom of the Opera. I don't know. I can't go with that. I can't do it. Jerry Stackhouse. Jerry Stackhouse is too dark. But the head shape is good. But I think he's just a little bit too dark. He looked like Jared Dudley's dark-skinned little baby. And look at that a little bit. Don't you see a little Jared Dudley in the face? And it looked like a dark-skinned version of him, but a younger one. So Jared Dudley's little dark-skinned brother. All right, Ben Wallace, Dave Bing, Chauncey Billups, Bob Lanier, Grant Hill, Joe Dumars, Isiah Thomas. Oh, new Isiah Thomas, done by Razor. Look at that, much better. That one they had last year looked like a little Ewok, and I'm glad that they left the planet Tatooine because that's where they was at. Back his head got a little something happening though. You know, he got a inverted slope on the back of his head, but it's okay. No problem. No problem. No problem. Okay, Chris Paul. We got AD. We got BD. We got Mashburn. He's not new. He's not new. Yeah, he ain't new. I can tell the render. Look at the render. It's not new. Drew Holiday. Now, Drew Holiday actually has the ninja headband in the games. Like in the games. They didn't put it on him here. Oh, I forgot. That's not where you look at the headbands. I'll go back and I'll start messing with short lengths. I know that's something that people were asking about. I'll do that in a second after I look at all of the renders here. Okay. Let's see. Where am I going? DeMarcus Cousins, David Wesley, Julius Randle, Tyson Chandler, Pedro Stojakovic, Ryan Anderson. I thought Ryan Anderson was in the game. He is in the game. I appreciate everybody. I think I missed the donation. There we go. I missed the donation. Robert Keaton. Thank you very much, Robert. I appreciate you, man. You said, can I please show current rosters and their player modules? Tell me what you mean. Oh, yeah. Well, tell me what you mean by player modules. I don't know if I know what you mean by that. Tell me what you mean with that. If I miss anybody, doing it, especially a donation, definitely. I'm sorry because I'm trying to see it all. So, because the way when I stream, I don't stream like most people do on PS4 where they had a chat on the screen. I stream through an app on my computer, so I can't see the chat. I have to look to the side to look at my computer to see the chat. All right, Tyreke Evans. Let's see, we got Zion. Now, why in the world is Zion Williamson on the all-time team? How you gonna be on somebody's all-time team and you ain't won a game and you ain't played a game? Now, I love this kid. God knows I do. But ain't no way he's supposed to be on no doggone all-time team before he play a game. Ain't no way. I feel like Aretha Franklin. Ain't no way. But that haircut is killer. They got the Z in there. This is a great render. And I'm going to tell you, this is a fantastic render because if you have tried to create Zion Williamson with the creation tool, you will really realize that it's very difficult to create an accurate one. So that one's really, really good. J.R. Smith. All right, who we got next? We got the Pacers. Y'all do not get hyped up. He's not on here. Reggie's not here. He's not coming. He's not here. Mark Jackson was on here last year, wasn't he? That's a good render, too. That's a really good render, Mark Jackson. Jalen Rose, I think I saw glanced over in the chat, and I think somebody asked about Jalen Rose. That's a good render. That's a really good Jalen Rose. Roy Hibbert, Chuck Person, Rick Smits, Victor Oladipo, Danny Granger, George McGinnis. See, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, this George McGinnis, I don't think they did the new George McGinnis. I'm gonna tell you right now. I told y'all this before. He can't breathe. He don't have nostrils. How is he gonna breathe, y'all? That's why his eyes is so dark, cause he don't have no nostrils. If you don't give a man nostrils, you're killing him. Do you look at this, man? Look at this. You tell me how he's supposed to survive. He's supposed to breathe out of his mouth for the rest of his life because he doesn't have any nostrils. And George McGinnis ain't been to sleep in a year and a half. He has not been to sleep. You want to talk about sleep deprivation? He got it going on in a major way because he ain't. This is, and then his lip. Whose top lip is shaped like that? Whose top lip shaped like that? I ain't never seen a person whose top lip was shaped like that and they don't have no nostrils. You see this little dark spot under his nose? That's blood. That's blood. That's blood, man. That's what that is. That's blood. I can't go. Freddie Lewis. Now, you know what? I love the fact that they got Freddie Lewis in here because Freddie Lewis is primarily an ABA player. And so this is a render that Razor did. It's good. Freddie Lewis' nose is on swole, though, ain't it? He got a KRS-One nose. Teacher. Let's see, Jermaine O'Neal. Now I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna preface this. I got a big head, I do, but it ain't as big. Look at the head on in the profile picture though. That boy, he ain't got no forehead. He got a 6.5 head. It's not quite 8, but it's up there. David Thompson, Carmelo Anthony, man. Ooh, man. this Carmelo after waiting for 6 more months to still get a job and still ain't signed him yet. He's still waiting. This is like Carmelo. They done put him in the age filter. They say, Melo, you still ain't nobody signed me yet. I'm still waiting on the call, man. My agent, I told him my DMs is open, baby. I've been sitting. I'm 67 years old. I'm waiting to be signed. What is going on? Oh my God, this is like old musty. Let itself go, Carmelo. Dang. Danger Mouse. What's going on in this building? I think they do need a new Alex English. The blade don't really look like this. I don't know who this is. This is like a concierge or something. He look like he work at the hotel. Sir, continental breakfast will be served at approximately 10 in the morning. That doesn't really look like Alex English. Fat Lever, Nikola Jokic, Allen Iverson. They keep putting him on the Nuggets. I'm not sure if he deserves to be there on the Nuggets. He had some great years with the Nuggets. Man, you know what I noticed though? Like everybody, like this was a good render last year, but now everybody got older. Like Dikembe Mutombo look like an Esther Roll. Damn. I'm like, what is going on, man? Dikembe Mutombo look like Desmond Tutu and Esther Roll's child. And I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that happening. Kiki Vandeweghe, Antonio McDyess. Let's see, Chauncey Billups. This Mahmoud looked outstanding. Look at that. Now y'all know how Mahmoud looked last year. Mahmoud looked like some other person, but this year this looks fine. I believe Razor did that one too. Nick Van Exel. Oh, check this Marcus Camby though. This Marcus Camby is one of my favorites. Like that's good. That's good. Chin is on swole, but that's good. That's good stuff. This is one of my favorite new legend renders. LaFonso Ellis. Wait a minute, was LaFonso Ellis in here last year? Yeah, he was, because this render's super old. Head look like a chestnut. That one could have been better. All right, who we got? Keith Van Horn, Kendall Gill. Oh, this is a new Kendall Gill. It's very good. Oh yeah, that one's good. Y'all know that's good. Yeah, we're gonna show the rookies mask, man. I see you. Otis Birdsong is new. So yeah, because I can't just I started this and I can't just stop. And in the middle of it, I gotta finish what I started. Just because you said show rookies don't mean I can just stop. And because there's like 967 more people in the chat. So Otis Birdsong. Let's see, Devon Harris. Oh, looks like no, that's not a new Devon Harris. It's probably just the same one they're using now. D'Angelo Russell, that's a new render. Yeah, they got the little rubber bands in there. That's a killer. Now this is killer. I mean, this is straight up killer. He looked like he finna yell at the screen. He ain't even stretched though. Kenyon Martin, Derrick Coleman, Richard Jefferson, Brooke Lopez, Kenny Anderson, Buck Williams. Actually, Razor did another Buck Williams, but he did the Buck. Yeah, they should have used that one. I don't know if he got that one from him, but this one ain't good. This one, yeah, I don't know what's happening with Buck. He finna turn into a werewolf. Let's see. This is old Vince Carter. They used that one for the Nets. Closer to the way he looked then, but not exactly. This Drazen Petrovic, it's not the worst of them old style renders, but it'll get there. It's It's not. It's not the worst. Let's see. They still got the old Jason Kidd, man. Wow. Somebody need to submit a new Jason Kidd. I want. Oh wow. I didn't know he had that going on the back of his head. Man. Like he got tetanus or something. What's the little pink part on the bottom? Towards the bottom of it. Man. Like he put his head in a burning ring of fire. Let's see. Dirk Nowitzki, Derek Harper, Rolando Blackman, Mark Aguirre. They need a new Mark Aguirre. I actually just saw Mark Aguirre at LA Fitness like 3 days ago. He got himself in pretty good shape, and I can tell you from there, he don't look like this. This is not really Mark Aguirre. So just see Jim Jackson, Michael Finley, Jamal Mashburn, Steve Nash, Jason Kidd, another old Steve Nash. Here's another one. They putting rookies on here. Luka Doncic. Not yet, y'all. Not yet. James Donaldson, Brad Davis. Is he Tyson Chandler, Sean Bradley, Sam Perkins. That's Sam Perkins. See, Evan Fournier with the Magic. We got Daryl Armstrong. Dennis Scott is new, and it's fire. It's fire. This Dennis Scott is fire. This Dennis Scott is sick. This Dennis Scott is cold. I mean, this is one of the best ones that they. This is to me one of the best renders that they have in the game at this point. Y'all hold on one second. I got a slight technical issue I got to tend to. All right, we got Scott Skiles, Horace Grant. This Horace Grant needs to be improved upon. Oh yeah, this ain't the one that I don't think this is the one rated. No, this ain't the one Razor gave him. This Brontosaurus Horace Grant. He is strictly a plant eater. Man, it ain't a leaf he can't reach, is it? Jeez. That one different. Steve Francis. All right, we got, this Nick Anderson is new, and it's fantastic. Yeah, this is much better. Much better. Then we got Nikola Vucevic. We got Rashard Lewis. We got Hedo Turkoglu. Shaquille O'Neal. They need, actually, I think they need a new Shaq. I think they need a new Shaq. Like, something about this one just ain't exactly right. It's not horrible, but I think they need a new Shaq. Dwight Howard, and they got two different Dwight Howards because I think the one they have now has the higher hair, and this is the younger Dwight Howard. Then we got T-Mac again. He on 3 teams still. Penny. All right. Then we got Magic. And then they have this Kobe, but I do believe they have the younger Kobe with the shorter hair. I don't know why they put the old Kobe on here. Like, that's not the one. See, Jerry West. This is a new Jerry West. I think it looks better. All right, let's see. We got Kareem. This is a new Kareem. Look at how it looks. This is perfect. This is like absolute. Like, no, this actually might be the best render. This might actually be the best render in the game now. Like, this is crazy. That's crazy good. Like, insane. Like perfect. And then they got like the same exact face with the younger one, and just without the goggles. I think they actually might be due for a new James Worthy though. This one ain't bad, but it needs to be updated. George Mikan. Now this one, I feel like they should have put the glasses on him. Like I feel like they should have put the glasses on him, and they didn't put the glasses on him. Yeah, if they had put the glasses on him, they'd been right. Will Chamberlain. See, we got Pau Gasol, we got Gail Goodrich, we got Jamal Wilkes. I said Milks. Jamal Wilkes. I think this is a new. Yeah, this is new. That's a new. I mean, I don't know. Y'all tell me, was Jamal Wilkes in the game before? Let's see. This is a new Byron Scott. I know Razor did do this one. You know what? When I didn't think this one was gonna come out that good, but now that I look at it, it actually did come out pretty decent. Pretty decent. Michael Cooper. They need a new Michael Cooper. They definitely need a new Michael Cooper. Derek Fisher. Actually, they need a new Derek Fisher too. Yeah. It ain't as bad, but he got like a little powder print or some on his forehead. I don't know what that is. All right, Knicks. We got Porzingis on the Knicks. That's questionable. Charles Oakley. They could use a new Charles Oakley. They could definitely use a new Dick Barnett. Dick Barnett is yeah. The challenges that he is undergoing in his face right now is difficult to understand. Like I don't think this is what he wanted for himself right now. It looks a little. I don't know how to put it. I don't know what to say about him. Let's see. Amari Stoudemire. We got John Starks. I showed you the Earl Monroe already. Michael Ray Richardson. I love Michael Ray Richardson. One of my favorite players when I was a kid, showing my age. But definitely one of my favorite players. He had some substance abuse issues, but my man was a demon as with the assist and steals. I think he averaged like over 3 steals a game a couple times. Michael Ray Richardson had a mad game. Allen Houston. My man no, it wasn't famous enough. It was Vince Goodwill today. I think it was today or yesterday. He said, if you ever want to teach somebody how to shoot a jump shot, show them tapes of Allen Houston shooting jump shots. And you'll see. You'll see what it's supposed to look like. Bernard King. The Bernard King is pretty decent. It's pretty decent. I think it could be a little bit better, but it's pretty decent. Dave DeBuscher. And here's Melo. Maybe he don't look as old on here. Not as old, but still a little sleepy. Little sheepy time. Richie Guerin is new, I think. At least this render is new, I know, because I believe, Razor did this render for the Ultimate Legends roster. Came out pretty good. Y'all let me know, is Richie Guerin new? Willis Reed, they need a new Willis Reed for sure. Yeah, they need a new Willis Reed. That one's outdated. And then we got Pat Ewing. We got Walt Frazier. That's new Walt Frazier. Yeah, it's much better than it was. All right, now we got the Kings. Oscar Robertson, finally a new Oscar Robertson. That Oscar Robertson they had before looked like Sugar Ray Leonard, and I'm glad that they got a new one here. This is the younger one with the afro. His features are quite large, though. His features they arrest you. They come at you. You know, his features are aggressive. They get up in your face. They ask you for your money, and they come out at you. So that's just kind of what it is. They need a new Nate Archibald too, because this I don't know who this is. Somebody who need to be suing their barber for the work on the left side of his head. What is this? What is this here? What is this here? You see, he raised his eyebrows. I don't know. I have no idea what this is on the side of my head. Look at this. This is what is that? It looked like his barber lined him up with a razor with some bleach on it. Don't worry about the sting. That's just killing the bacteria. No, you burning the pigment off my skin. Mitch Richmond. Let's see. We got Jerry Lucas. We got Chris Webber. We got DeMarcus Cousins. We got Peja. We got Mike Bibby. Vlade Divac. Otis Birdsong. Otis Birdsong's on 2 teams. He's on 2 all-time teams. That's crazy. Reggie Theus, a.k.a. El DeBarge, baby. Ooh, and I like it. He is supposed to be an El DeBarge. He's supposed to be a part of the group. Kevin Martin, Jason Williams, not okay. I'm gonna tell y'all, Razor did a really dope Jason Williams, and the face was really good. But for whatever reason, the head that they have right here is not the same head that we had on the Legends roster. So it's not quite as good. It's better than the one they had, but it's not quite as good as the other one. Tyreke Evans, Doug Christie. Let's see who we got. I got Paul Millsap. We're on the Jazz now. Hornacek. They need a new Hornacek because he got that oblong head. He got the weird shape thing going on. Thurl Bailey. That's a real good Thurl Bailey. Thurl Bailey, like he's some kin to K Spade to me. He K Spade cousin or something. Let's see, Donovan Mitchell. Truck Robinson. He's new, I'm pretty sure. I think. Y'all let me know. Daryl Griffith, Dr. Duncanstein. He might be new. No, he's not new. I think maybe this render is new. Nah, I don't even think the render's new. Gordon Hayward, Carlos Boozer, Rudy Gobert, Andre Kirilenko, Mark Eaton, Adrian Dantley. This is a new Adrian Dantley render. I think it's nah, this one ain't new. That one ain't new. That's not new. Pistol Pete Maravich. They need a new Pistol Pete Maravich. I have no idea what's happening here. Like, I kind of get it. I kind of see what they're saying, but then again, I don't. Karl Malone, John Stockton. All right, now we got the Hornets. Eddie Jones, Glenn Rice. Is this a new Glenn Rice? No, it's not a new Glenn Rice. Kimba, LJ, Lonzo. This is a new Lonzo. I think they did this last year. This is killer. This is another one of the best renders in the game. Like, it's killer. Muggsy Bogues, Dale Curry. Razor redid Dale Curry. He's better than he was before, for sure. Let's see. We got Kendall Gill. Of course, he's new. Derrick Coleman, Vlade Divac, Gerald Wallace, Steven Jackson, P.J. Brown, David Wesley, Marley, Brian Grant. We're at the Heat now. Udonis Haslem, Steve Smith, Hassan Whiteside, Goran Dragic, P.J. Brown, Eddie Jones, Ronnie Cycli, the real Ronnie Cycli, Glenn Rice again, Shaquille O'Neal, Tim Hardaway, Lonzo, Dwayne Wade. Is this a new Wade? I think this is a new Wade. Yeah, that's a new Wade. That's definitely a new Wade. Y'all let me know. Is this definitely not a new Wade? I think it is. No Chris Bosh. Yes, they don't have the rights to use Chris Bosh right now. Somebody said they want to see the Brian Grant. Let me see. That's that Brian Grant. It could be better. It's not horrible. It could be better though. I know Brian Grant is suffering from some sort of illness right now. I can't put I don't know exactly what it is, but I did read that. We got Bob Pettit. It's okay. I think it could be better though. Hairstyles I will show. This is a new Dominique Wilkins that Razor did, which is really good in my opinion. Dikembe Mutombo, they still got the old looking one. Lou Hudson, this is a new Lou Hudson. This is good to me. It was definitely much better than the one that they had. Cliff Hagan, my man Razor. I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story about this Cliff Hagan. So when me and Razor first started the Legends project, he was like, man, nobody cares who Cliff Hagan is. I'm not doing it. I don't want to do Cliff Hagan. I'm like, dude, he's one of the best players on the Hawks. So we went back and forth, and he finally put Cliff Hagan in. And there he is. What's going on, Razor? So you guys see Razor in the chat. I keep saying his name. All of these legends, many of these ones that are redone, he did these. So if you guys are wondering who he is and why I keep saying his name, there he goes. Cliff Hagan. We go back. Cliff Hagan is me and Razor's signature player. Joe Caldwell, he just did Joe Caldwell as well. Joe Caldwell's on one of the classic Hawks teams, and they also put him here on the all-time Hawks. We got Kevin Willis. They need a new Kevin Willis for sure. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, Kevin Willis is dark skinned. He is. But they got Kevin Willis so dark here. If he opened his eyes, it looked like the train is coming. Like, I'm talking about for real. This is, yeah. Somebody, they need to help him out with that. Steve Smith. We got Pete Maravich again. Paul Millsap. Doc Rivers. This Doc Rivers could get a little bit better. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this Doc Rivers could get better. This Doc Rivers could get better. Oh, yeah. He got that. He got that brontosaurus neck. He got it too. No. He look like a light-skinned alien. He's like a mulatto alien. I can't do that with him. Al Horford, Jeff Teague. The Jeff Teague render is really good too. It's been really good for a while. I think they did a really good job here. They hooked that up. Tree Rollins, Kyle Korver. I don't know why he's on the all-time Hawks, but y'all going ahead with it. All right, the Grizzlies, James Posey. But my son hates the Grizzlies. Like, he just hates the franchise. He don't even know why. He just hate them. Is Bonzi Wells new? This is actually pretty good. Byron Scott, Greg Anthony. This Greg Anthony could use. How Greg Anthony don't got a good render, and he is one of the announcers in the game. He looked like the lead singer from Jagged Edge, and like later on in life, and he done lost all his hair. That ain't how he looked. Jaren Jackson Jr. shouldn't be on here yet. Rudy Gay, Big Country, Brian Reeves. Razor did this one too. Oh yeah, I think Razor did that one. Or maybe he didn't. No, I don't think he did that one. He did the Jason Williams, and they still got this is the one I was hoping that they had changed the head, but they didn't. It's not exactly as it should be. Shane Battier, Mike Bibby, Sharif Abdul-Rahim. Sharif Abdul-Rahim's a little too dark in my opinion. On here, everything else is perfect, but just a little bit lighter, I think would be good. Zach Randolph. Here's Mike Conley. Mike Conley render is killer. Mike Conley render is this is great. They did a great job there. Mark Gasol. We got Pau Gasol. All right. The Clippers. Bob McAdoo. Chris Paul. They got the same Chris Paul render throughout all of them. Man, what in the world's going on here? What in the world's going on here? Wait, come on. Hey, Razor, call these people. Get your people on the phone, Razor. Tell them that somebody better submit something for World Be Free. This is World Be Help Me. This is World Be a Mess. This is World Be Crazy. This is World Be something else. World Be Human. That's what I want, because look at this, man. Don't nobody look like this, man. He look like a Marvel Comics mammal. Like I don't have anything to do with that. I don't have anything to do with that. Blake Griffin, Elton Brand, Ron Harper. Oh, Razor redid Ron Harper. This Ron Harper is fantastic. Got that bullet head just like Ron Harper. You know what I do want though? I said this in another Mega Mind. You ain't lying, Mega Mind. You know what I do want the 2K to do? This is just a structural thing. I want you to be able to change the necks of the player, because if you look at Ron Harper's neck, you'll see, like here in the profile picture, his neck is longer and that looks more like him. But if you go into the edit thing, you know, he doesn't have much of a neck, and it actually changes the way he looks. Ron Harper had a longer neck, and you can tell, so it kind of alters the visual perception there. Norm Nixon, for all y'all that don't know, Norm Nixon is married to Debbie Allen. You don't know who Debbie Allen is either, so forget about it. Google it up. DeAndre Jordan, Chris Kaman, Danny Manning, Corey Maggette. We got Bill Walton. We got Lou Williams, Eric Gordon, J.J. Redick. And let's see, the Celtics. We got Antoine Walker, Tommy Heinsohn. This is a new Tommy Heinsohn. Razor did this too, 50 times better than the Tommy Heinsohn they had in the game before. Tommy Heinsohn they had in the game before looked like a disfigured serial killer. And I'm glad that they took him out. Ray Allen, Rajon Rondo, Sam Jones, Kevin Garnett, Robert Parrish, JoJo White, Dave Cowens. We got Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce render has always been good. Like, it's always, they killed this from the beginning. Like, I don't remember the last time he had a bad render. Kevin McHale. This is a new render here. Razor did this one too. Much better than the one that, I mean, this is really good. This is really good. Like, because his face is so distinct that, you know, I appreciate that, mask man. John Havlicek. Havlicek stole the ball. Don't Havlicek look like Bill Maher? Like, I say that every year, but I mean it. Every year, he looked like Bill Maher. Bill Russell, Larry Bird, like Cavs, LeBron, Kyrie, Mark Price. This is a new Mark Price, and it's much better. It's much better. It's really good, actually. And then we got a new Brad Daugherty, which is also really good. Really good. Like, I'm talking about face texture and everything, hair texture, like everything's good. Zadrunas Ilgauskas, Larry Nance showed you that new one already. Ron Harper showed you that new one. Kevin Love, Terrell Brandon, oh Lord help me. I ain't pulling World Be Free back up no more. I ain't pulling World Be Free back up no more. Campy Russell, Austin Carr, Bingo Smith, Hot Rod Williams, rest in peace. They do need a new Hot Rod Williams render though. This is not good. That ain't good at all. That ain't good. Anderson Varejao. Let's see. Steve Kerr. They need a new Steve Kerr. Really? Nah, it's okay. But see, it's the neck. It's the neck. Steve Kerr has a long, skinny neck. And if he had the long, skinny neck here, it would look like him. I ain't slaying World Be Free. I'm slaying the render of World Be Free. World Be Free don't actually look like that. Let's see, Charles Oakley. I'm telling y'all, they need a new Charles Oakley. I didn't show him with the Knicks, but it's actually not that bad. I think it's just the hair. Everything else is fine. It's just the hair. Now this is the Horace Grant Razor did. Now you see this Horace Grant. This is fantastic, right? This is off the chain good. So why don't we have that same Horace Grant? And I'm coming back, but I got to show y'all the difference between that Horace Grant and Brontosaurus Horse. This is Brontosaurus Horse. Look at this. What has happened to him? How he get like that? Brontosaurus Horse ain't gonna work out. All right, so let's see. Here we got Tony Kukoc. We got B.J. Armstrong. He redid B.J. Armstrong as well. That's really good. We got Luol Deng. We got Joakim Noah. We got Bob Love. We got Jerry Sloan. Is this a new Jerry Sloan? I don't know. I don't think that's a new Jerry Sloan. Jimmy Butler. Artis Gilmore. Lord Jesus. Here we go with Dennis Rodman again. You know, I don't know why this one don't look quite as bad. This one, I think, you know what? I think Razor did this one, and I don't think he did the other one. Because that other one for the Pistons is not of this world. The servers are not going to be turned on till tomorrow. This one is good. The one with the Pistons, man, I'm trying to tell you. The one with the Pistons, oh, everybody be quiet. Everybody shut up. Don't nobody say nothing. Because my boy on the screen, Derrick Rose on the screen, my favorite player on the planet. They didn't change the render. The render was already really good. They didn't have to do nothing to it. It's already good. Is this a new Scotty? Yeah, that's a new Scotty. And it's better, actually. I thought it was good to begin with, but now this Scotty is better. This Scotty killer right now. Yeah, this Scotty is killer. MJ, of course, I don't think they changed the MJ. Yeah, it was already pretty good anyway. All right, Kareem, this is the one I was telling you about, the younger Kareem. This is good, man. This is gangster good. Like, they killed that. They used the same Oscar Robertson. They shouldn't have used the same Oscar Robertson for the Royals, Kings. It was the Royals when he played there. But they shouldn't have used that one for the same one that they used here. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. You can't really look at that. I pulled this up on purpose. They changed Giannis's body, and they made it look a lot like his real body. Like, they killed this. Like, they killed this. Look at the shoulders, and like, it wasn't, he didn't have that same muscularity that he has now. That they killed that. They did a great job with that. Sidney Moncrief, we got Marcus Johnson, Ray Allen. See, this should be Ray. This should be young Ray. And Razor has a really good young Ray. I don't know if they didn't ask for it or what, but he has a really good young Ray that he did. Michael Redd, Bobby Dan, but they need to do Bobby Dandridge. They do. Look, oh yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly what I'm talking about. They need a new one. This ain't gonna work out. Junior Bridgman. Do y'all know Junior Bridgman is rich and he made way more money after basketball than he made playing basketball? It's crazy. Vin Baker. We got this is actually a new Terry Cummings. And it's much better. Like, I don't know if y'all saw the old Terry Cummings, but it's good. And if you're wondering if his eye is a little uneven in real life, it is. It is. So so that's actually accurate. So, yeah, and here we got Paul Pressey. Let's see, John McLaughlin. We got Brian Winters. I believe this Brian Winters is also new. This is real good. He looks a little scary though. He looks like he either a bird watcher or he just kills people at 8:05 p.m. Eastern time every second day of the month or something crazy. But it's, yeah. Ricky Pierce. They could probably use another Ricky Pierce. Like, this one's not the worst, but it's not really that great either. If you look up a picture of what Ricky Pierce actually looks like, you'll see. All right, this is the last legend team. I mean, classic, all-time team, I should say. Henry Bibby, Daryl Dawkins. We got Ben Simmons, Maurice Cheeks, Doug Collins. We got George Mcginnis. We got Hersey Hawkins. We got Andre Iguodala. We got Joel Embiid. We got Bobby Jones, Billy Cunningham, Wilt Chamberlain, Julius Erving, Moses Malone, and we got Allen Iverson. I believe there's a young Iverson that may be coming. So that would make sense to add him. It might be for my team. I'm not sure what it's going to be for, but it might be coming.
I'll be weak. I'm rather unique.